Hi friends, it's Lindsay with Well Within Studio. I'm just going to do a card pull for you today. I've already pre-shuffled the cards and saged the decks. Just taking a moment, I'm going to pull from a couple different decks here. So just asking Spirit, your guides, if you have any questions, concerns, wanting answers for anything right now, just taking a moment to ask Spirit for guidance. Thank you, Spirit, guides, ancestors, for being present for this reading, asking for guidance for the collective. Whenever you see this video, it is for you. Thank you. I'm gonna cut the deck, pull from the top. Pull from that deck, from this deck too. Thank you, Spirit, guides, ancestors, for residing over this reading and for the message to be clear for the highest good of the watcher. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Deck. Okay. So these two cards, you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, and community. Is that card here? Okay, and the next card we've pulled is transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So those beautiful cards. I'm going to pull some playing cards as well, just to give me a little bit more clarification on these cards. Thank you, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, guidance. Want to elaborate on these cards a little bit. We have Two of Hearts, Two of Clubs, and Five of Swords. So the Two of Hearts, two can signify relationships or marriages. And because it's a heart, that's a great card. It's healing, pleasure, love, emotions. And then our center card is Two of Clubs, which two, again, coming together, that balance, and then the clubs being process, social, business, and work. Moving into our feature card of Five of Swords, or Spades, and that has to do with decisions, obstacles, and growth needing to expand. So I'll read from both of these decks here. Let's see what this card has to say. Okay, the older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra or find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media, with so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our work field. Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life and those you truly know? So that is a great message that which is really interesting because we pulled two cards, two twos. So that is definitely about love and relationship. So if that's somebody close in your life, it's just signifying that, you have this really great relationship and foundation, but also in some way it's having to do with maybe your work life or social. And this is also just saying that this is a balance of coming together. So this card really speaks to that. And then what's interesting is this, we pulled this transformation card as our second card, and we pulled the five of spades. So that is signifying growth. So, and the need to expand. So I'd be interested to see what this card has to say as well. Let's go ahead and pull that. It's the transformation card. 90. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emergent, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Ocean influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And Ocean represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening. Healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regimen, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support, as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. So, two great cards. So I'd say the five of spades, definitely this growth and transformation having to do with this card here. And then what we pulled earlier, you're not alone. So just, knowing that it can be really easy to, stay inside with yourself. I'm definitely an introvert, but remembering that, community is necessary for that growth and connection, and that we all need that. And I think it's hard to, you want to have more of a deep connection. So surface level conversation, I don't know about you, but it's definitely hard for me to have surface level conversations. So it's about getting clear about what you're looking for in your community or tribe. So maybe that's like taking a moment to meditate or contemplate what that looks like for you. Even writing down how you want that to feel, those friendships, your tribe, or even putting something together because you have this two of clubs that has to do with like business, social, or work. So you could create some kind of community plan via your work or your even your creative venture. If you're on YouTube or whatever, maybe you just create some kind of channel, Facebook page or something where you can gather with like-minded people or do something in your community. But this is really saying that, the partnership or, it might just be one other person, that's coming together for you. And this looks like it could be somebody that's closest to you, given this two of hearts. So just looking at somebody that's in your life now that you can really lean on to help you with this new growth and transformation, which is what this card we have here. Yeah, I hope that you found this to be helpful. Leave a comment. Be curious to see how this resonates with you. So, take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'll see you on here next time. Take good care.